A scientific study is warning that the magma chamber under Japan's Mount Fuji has come under immense pressure, which could even trigger a volcanic eruption. The added pressure could have been caused by last year's massive earthquake, which was followed a few days later by another large tremor directly underneath the mountain. ABC North Asia correspondent Mark Willesee reports from Tokyo.
It rises nearly 4,000 metres into the sky, a glorious symbol of nature's perfection and its menacing power. Mount Fuji last erupted in 1707, spreading ash as far away as Tokyo, 100 kilometres to the northeast, and some fear the volcano could soon stir into life again.
It's known that after a large earthquake, nearby volcanoes can erupt. That's what happened last time when Mount Fuji had an explosive eruption.
New research suggests that since last year's magnitude 9 earthquake and a tremor underneath Fuji a few days later, the pressure inside the volcano's magma chamber has soared. This has Japan's meteorological agency stepping up its 24-hour surveillance of the mountain. The meteorological agency now has 30 highly sensitive earthquake detectors and global positioning monitors on Mount Fuji to give them the earliest possible warning about a coming eruption.
If something abnormal happens, we will analyse the data and then send out eruption and evacuation warnings to the media and local governments.
It's been estimated that a massive eruption could spread ash over thousands of square kilometres, causing more than $30 billion in damage to health and agriculture.
Trains will stop, planes won't fly, crops will fail. Several million people will be affected.
But for now, Fuji remains a sleeping giant, and everyone living in the shadow of this national symbol is hoping the volcano's slumber will long continue.
A former chairman of the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission, Dale Klein, says Tokyo Electric Power Company will not be able to sustain itself without reforming its management. The operator of the crippled Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant has come under fire since the accident in March of last year. Klein spoke to NHK after the first meeting of a panel of outside experts set up by TEPCO to improve nuclear safety and corporate management. Klein is the head of the 5-member panel.
I think the fact that they established this committee demonstrates an awareness that they need to change. And I think they understand that at the top management, and then they need to communicate that clearly to all their workers.
Klein said that prior to the accident, TEPCO had become overly confident and did not question the safety of its nuclear plants. He said the company was apparently underestimating the power of nature. Prior to the meeting, Klein visited the Fukushima Daiichi plant and checked the number 4 reactor. It is feared that the reactor could develop further problems in the event of another earthquake. Klein said that based on his observations of the reactor's fuel pool and available information, he thinks the building is safe and can withstand earthquakes. He said the widespread uncertainty among the Japanese public about the pool was caused by early misinformation that it contained no water. Klein added that TEPCO should allow an investigation by an external body, such as the International Atomic Energy Agency.
It's an admission that contradicts everything the company has maintained so far, that Japan's nuclear disaster could actually have been avoided. In a report released by the Tokyo Electric Power Company, which runs the Fukushima nuclear plant, it found that, when looking back on the accident, the problem was that preparations were not made in advance. It feared that if tsunami risk studies were disclosed, that it would lead to immediate plant shutdown. And there was concern that if new severe accident measures were implemented, it could spread concern in the siting community that there is a problem with the safety of current plants. The company also said it feared legal and political consequences if it highlighted that accident measures were needed. TEPCO had always insisted it was prepared for the tsunami disaster in March of last year, but this report also criticizes the emergency response, citing a lack of expertise and confusing orders from company headquarters and the office of the Prime Minister.
This comes on the back of actually several issues. One is that recently about 90% of the Japanese populace have indicated that they are against nuclear energy in Japan. And in addition to that, there is the popular perception as well that there was too much of a cozy relationship or collusion between plant operators and also the regulators, which enabled this type of lax environment to arise whereby the disaster occurred.
There are now far more stringent safety laws in place as a result of last year's disaster, but the Fukushima plant is not alone when it comes to not being adequately prepared. The European Commission released a report earlier this month where it found that practically all the 130 active nuclear reactors in Europe need safety overhauls at the cost of around $32 billion. The Fukushima plant will now be dismantled, but it's estimated that the cleanup will last decades and cost Japan billions of dollars. All the people of the area will also need to be compensated. And now it seems all of it was entirely preventable. Stephanie Decker, Al Jazeera.
The reactors at Fukushima are the largest in the world, and 6 of them are in total meltdown. They have been melting down for 30 minutes after the tsunami because the cooling systems went off when the earthquake happened, and 90 minutes after the cooling stopped, the reactors go into meltdown. This is all a cover-up. This is a false flag. This is more poisoning of the ocean and the atmosphere and the biosphere. No one can escape.
Live, this is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is October 17th, 2012. It is Wednesday, hump day, and here's your updates for today. Alrighty then. We have 64 days, 9 hours, 52 minutes, and 20 seconds before December 21st, 2012. 11:11 Greenwich Mean Time. Also today, I saw a couple videos, and I don't know what's going on, but very hard to use the video editor. The editor is, the applications are not easily gotten to, like the Commons videos. Creative Commons can't get to that very easily if all the toolbar is underneath the videos. Heads up, YouTube. Also, it's starting to get very maddening that if I wanted my name as the name of my channel, I would have created my name as the name of my channel. So cut the crap, Google. Take that option off of there, at least take it off of my site. And no, I do not want to join Google+. You're making it really intolerable, and what's going to happen is you're going to lose people again, like you guys did last time with all the changes. So heads up. No. The people who wanted their name on their channel would have put their name on their channel, like some people did. So no, and then to ask all these questions, well, is your channel for this? Is your channel for that? Is your channel known as this? Cut the crap, alright? That's all I got to say about that. It's not right. Stop hassling people. You know, it's just giving you guys a bad name. And very user unfriendly. Alright? So heads up! Alrighty then. It's like a no-brainer. The people who do their channels will put what name they want. Okay then? And the way you merged everything with the Google, you can't get into your history now. That's going to be a mystery. How it used to, the template, how it used to look. Go back to the old template, please. Can't get into your history. It's can't just go right to your channel anymore. It goes into some kind of crap. And then you got to be careful, or you'll end up changing the name of your channel, and your viewers aren't going to be able to find you. Come on now. It's maddening. What a wrong time to do this, along with all the other stress going on in the world. Alright? Just when I thought YouTube could have a Nobel Peace Prize, now all of a sudden everything's going crazy with the Google, and they're going to ruin it, right? YouTube was fine the way it was. Leave it alone. Alrighty then, just leave it alone. You're not making it better. You're making it more complicated, making people mad. Alright? Thank you. Also, I did see some footage. I could not copy it. Could not get to the history. But, there are people talking on different channels. Oh, look at this. Now we're going to do the flash, right? Why is that? I'm telling you. You better slow down with this stuff. Alright, the Minton Camp explosion. They're thinking it was a meteor, according to Joey B's channel 613, Joey B 613. They're thinking because of the skid mark, and then it's actually, there's a train, that if you go in from Google Earth, there's a train in the background that's blown outward. Oh, you don't want me to show that, huh? It's blown outward. Alright. Don't worry about the flashing. You can listen to this just like a radio station. And then I'm going to edit on a video I saw late last night that's dated today. And it's about Fukushima, of course, again in the radiation. But I'm going to edit it onto this. Alright, moving on. Unbelievable. Guess they got upset with what I said. There's no coincidences. Okay, let's take this one off. Let's go into the watchers. Watching the world. Not very friendly for people who use glasses also. You know that, right, Miss? Google Iris scanners. Not good. It'll start flashing thinking that I'm videotaping something. And what you're seeing is the copy guard, just like when you used to have VCR, old VCRs in the old copy guard tapes, and it would flash around. That's what you're seeing because of the reflection off my glasses. Alright. Cassini probe captures hot cross bun on Saturn's moon Titan. Hot cross bun? I don't know what that means, but okay. Rare earthquake in Maine rattles New England states. The Indonesian pyramids, the key to the golden age of civilization. Louisiana sinkhole, crude oil in cabin, and sinkhole being removed. Evacuation order remains. Large explosion reported at Webster Parish, Louisiana. Deep earthquake, magnitude 6.0, struck Celebes Sea, Philippines. Ground under Fukushima Unit 4 sinking. Structure on verge of complete collapse. Heads up. This is it. We're getting there. This is terrible. Alrighty then. Let's get rid of this so I have more virtual memory. Alright. Moving on. Alrighty, we don't know what this is. Let's get rid of that. So we'll have more virtual memory. The Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. This one's dated October 18th because they're ahead of us. So this is basically breaking news. Tropical cyclones are occurring more frequently than before. Also today, or today now, Kilauea volcano lava lake reaches highest level ever. Also today. Scientists link rapid geomagnetic field reversal, climate change, and supervolcanic eruptions to same geological time period. Heads up. 6.0 magnitude earthquake strikes Celebes Sea region near eastern Indonesia. The 4.0 earthquake rattles residents in New England states. This is out of Portland, Maine. Katla eruption levees in South Iceland checked. Alrighty then. Let's get rid of this one. So I'm going to attach another video to this, so stay tuned. I might run it first. Alrighty then, who knows, we'll see. E&E News, Fukushima, Japan. Here we go. TheEnergyNews.com. Los Alamos Lab. We can find Fukushima chromium with X-ray type image. No core, a possibility. With a question mark. Also today, man from Fukushima chokes up on stage. The children are radioactive. People that stayed are in denial. We received hate mail for leaving. U.S. analysts. Fukushima released 200% as much radioactive iodine as Chernobyl. Only includes reactors 1 and 3. They didn't even all the reactors over there. No. It's more than 1 and 3. Watch. New large debris found in Unit 1 containment. Red Cross labels Fukushima disaster ongoing humanitarian crisis. Physician. Difficult to reveal what potential health effects may occur long term. Official. It has not ended. Government nuke experts. Top part of Reactor 1 containment may have opened up before first Fukushima explosion. Reactor Fukushima trees on X-ray type film. Alrighty then. And the crap goes on at Fukushima. You understand, as Chernobyl was immediately taken care of. What are you talking about? This thing's been going on for hundreds of days. Hundreds and hundreds of days. It has not stopped. Can't even compare it to Chernobyl. It's so much worse. Alright, going into U.S. Canada. Today, over 10,000 gallons of crude oil removed from giant sinkhole. Good, our oil prices should go down then. Just keep removing the oil. And stop going anywhere else for it. It's right there. Remove it all and process it here. What's wrong with you? ROV. Now in vicinity of BP's oil sheen. Concerned seabed in Gulf fractured, causing new leaks. Alrighty then. Well, obviously we have enough oil. Isn't that what it means? Oops! We didn't have an oil shortage. Look where it all was. In our own backyard. Don't you look embarrassed. Right? So, better, everyone get in there and get that oil out. There you go. Black gold. Texas tea. Get in there and get all the oil and stop getting it from somewhere else. My goodness. That's just my opinion. What do you think? Don't you think we look kind of stupid? We have all this big giant oil leak. But we're buying oil from somewhere else. Who are your consultants? Okay then. Alrighty then. Don't you think the world sees this? Don't we look smart? Alright, let me get rid of this. I'm going to try to edit this all together. You have a wonderful evening. We're halfway through the week. I can't go in to show my inbox. I want to give a shout out to Sandy Green. Thank you, Sandy. And the pets say hello too. They're taking a nap right now. They're out like a light. All right, take care. See you on the flip side. 3 days down, 2 to go before the weekend. We're getting there. We're getting into the eve of Friday. Alrighty then. Take care.